Budget Blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
All right, Nairman joining me on the desk for our first look at sports. A huge 4 points up for grabs this weekend as the Lloydminster Bobcats host the Whitecourt Wolverines.
Yeah, we still have a ways away until we actually hit the playoffs, but both teams in a dogfight for second in the North. Lloyd has a slight edge. They are sitting 1 point on top of Whitecourt, but of course the Wolves do have a game in hand. The Cats are coming off a 3-2 overtime win in Bonnyville this past Wednesday. Alex Pernitsky scored the game winner, his first goal in 39 games. Now that pushed the Cats back into second place. Now they will look to get some ground on the Wolverines as they host them for 2 games this weekend. The season series is split at 2. And the Bobcats, they're riding a 5-game win streak. And Brett Smythe, he's got a 3-game goal scoring streak going on right now. Puck drop for that one, 7:30. The Hugh Morrell Border Classic basketball tournament tipped off this morning. You had the host Lloyd Comp Barons boys team up first, taking on their rivals, the Holy Rosary Raiders. We're going to pick this one up in the fourth quarter, and the Barons are up 79-55. Kirkon dishes it to Ryan Hatchard. Well, he lays it in. The Barons up 81-55. Then Raj Madhar with the steal. Barons head up the floor with numbers. He passes it to Zach Wilson, and he misses the first lane, but gets the second one. Barons with the 84-55 lead. Now, after a Barons missed, the Raiders will break out on a fast break. Alex Erichev will finish the play off. Raiders, though, they now trail 61-86. Now, Erichev not done there. He would steal the ball, and he's off to the races. Lays it in, and the Barons now lead 88-63. Then Hahn, he would pass it off to Madhar, and he drives the lane, gets in a nice lay-in, and the Barons will lead it 88-61. They win 90-64.
It was a hard-fought game, and we playing the crosstown rivals, the Holy Rosary Raiders, and we came out on top, which was nice, which is where we wanted to start this tournament off on the A side.
We were a little tentative, a little anxious. We have a lot of younger players, but we were few too many turnovers. We get to play them again in February, so I think we'll play it a little bit better. We haven't set an exact date yet, but it'll be sometime just before our zones, so it'll be fine.
To the girls' game, the Barons up 39-31, taking on the Raiders. Alyssa Banyes can't get it to fall, takes a nasty spill, but Adrian Weaver there to get it go. Raiders cut the lead to 5. However, Barons is too much in this one. Lane Guest with a nice lay-in here. The Barons will knock off the Raiders 54-46. She's been a welcome addition to the Lakeland Rustlers women's basketball team, but for Mikee Lee, it's another talent of hers off the court that has made her a favorite amongst fans and teammates. Moses Woldu explains.
As a freshman in high school, Mikee Lee, or better known by her stage name YP Banks, found her calling.
Hello, is anybody there? My mama told me to stop the stressing that I'm in. I'm on.
This group, they really didn't have a name. They called themselves Hot Ones or whatever. And, I was just the freshman around, just hanging out with them and just, testing, seeing what they were, what they were about. And I think watching them and my first song with them kind of helped me and built the confidence in me to start writing myself.
You can test for it. I keep the low right hand over my chest for you.
The Lakeland Rustler point guard grew up in Brentwood, California in the Bay Area, but she was always constantly on the move, moving to different neighborhoods, new schools throughout her youth. Music became a calming influence.
In terms of your upbringing, was it a bit of an escape? Was it something to kind of express yourself in a way?
Most definitely. As far as, I call it talking to myself. When no one's there, I have myself to talk to and express myself through songs. Like if something happened in my life, then I can write it down and just change the endings, to rhyme or not, just be honest, and that honestly gets me through the day.
It didn't take long for Mikee to attract fans to her music.
My mom is a big fan supporter. She told me to just keep going and to strive, and then I have everybody else as far as like college students.
And that includes the ladies on the basketball team, right?
Yes, most definitely.
Have you heard any of them try to, rhyme to your songs at all? And how well did they do?
They did pretty good. I know one night after we got our win, I pretty much dragged half of my team in my room and just put a song on the instrumental, and it was pretty funny to see, everybody rap to it.
She's even caught the attention of some in the music industry.
You actually had a deal at the same time that you were actually going to come to the college.
Yes.
And it's not just with just any record label. Warner Brothers, I believe, was a part of it. And you turned it down. Why would you turn it down? It
was leveled out. I really can't tell you. It was crazy. Yes.
Chris King got to you, didn't he?
A little bit, but at the same time, basketball is, I still had a plan, and basketball is the one that's guiding me through everywhere that I want to be right now. And to have a plan to make sure that as long as basketball and school is going right, then I can get another offer. So it was just me thinking about education at the same time.
Everything's gonna be okay. Yeah.
Mikee says she'll finish up her 2 years to grab her business degree and hopefully turn that into a music career. But in the meantime, she hopes to sing another tune, guiding her team to nationals. Moses Woldu, Newcap Sports.
And speaking of those Rustlers, the basketball team's both in action tonight and tomorrow afternoon here at home, taking on the Keano Huskies. And over to volleyball, those teams, they are on the road. They are actually taking on Keano. They're on their turf. That is tonight and tomorrow afternoon. And to the Pebbled Ice, Ryan Dice. This is at the Sasttel Tankard. He played a couple of games today. Earlier in the B event, he lost 7-5 to Joshua Height. Now, in the C event, this one is in the 10th, and Dice has the 8-7 lead at the moment.